Give me 1 minute, bro. I'm running back upstairs now. Oh, shit.
Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the BYU Cougars, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Syracuse Orange. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff.
You gotta come here. I'm in the game. Alright. In a sec. Go. Alright, we got that out the way. Whew.
The kickoff
We
team
get
is
the
out
kick
there.
off.
Great energy as
Nothing
this
wrong with
playoff
that.
game is about to get underway.
Put this internet here involved. That shit crispy right now.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces
crispy.
in the end zone for a touchback. He'll hand it off.
Oh my God.
Tackle made after a big gain.
Back.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him.
Nah,
Picks
we ain't
up
gonna
some
get stuck in
positive
that.
yards.
That ain't what we about to do, my boy. Go talk about that, fellas. That was wild. Do that. Oh, all right.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. The back's got it again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Direct snap to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Trying for a fourth down completion. Pressure is coming. Using his legs on the scramble. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive
Hey,
mindset,
Ducky.
but they come up short of the
Hey
first down.
there.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense.
That messed
Moves
me
out of the
up.
pocket. On the run
That
here.
messed me
Lets it
up.
go. Caught. Completion.
Fair
And he's
enough.
out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Good work to get the foot down after the grab. This running back, Kirk, might have been spending some time with those receiver drills.
Yeah, as you know, Chris, these running backs anymore in college football, they are really like glorified wide receivers because not only do they have to be excellent runners, but as you see here, the ability to be able to catch the ball and then the awareness to get a foot down to be able to stay in bounds for a nice gain.
Gets made on the out route. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. The important third down play coming up.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against.
He's in the clear. Past the 10. Touchdown, Syracuse, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Extra point try coming now. BYU makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Look out, room to run here. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Looks like BYU will have the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards. And here he gets the first down.
Looking for. Oh, wow. Waiting on my boy. Let's see what we can do here, fellas. I ain't came out in this pocket like that.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
You got that 99 speed, fella. All right, you there. You there for me, then. What we got here? Right,
And he drops back in the gun.
Seen
Looking deep to the right
that.
side.
Oh, let me get that.
Deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here. And I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Second down after that previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's caught on the crossing pattern. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
He's past the marker and still going. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The running back here in a direct snap. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. Now it's second down here.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Looks to the left. Pass caught. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
BYU has now moved into the red zone. Now moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Toss play to the running back going left. Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Touchdown, BYU, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Well, early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Rhodes. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Off the play fake on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quick throw caught on the left side. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Catch made over the middle. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking to throw it again. The pocket breaking down. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught quickly. Breaking free at the 35. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Orange.
Chris, not shocked at all that they threw this football to this receiver, especially on 4th down. They needed a play. He delivers, but instead of doing it downfield, he shows them what he can do after the catch to get it into the end zone.
They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. The PAT is good. They go for touchdown, 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Here's the handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. And the Cougars come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. They're going to run it here. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Important second down play coming up. And here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks free over the right side. Can they chase him down? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Brigham Young. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. A new set of downs after that completion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. And they'll use the ground game here. Powering through. First down and more. He's still running. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Quarterback drops back. Caught in the flat by the running back. Broken tackle still going. Touchdown, Syracuse. They connect for 6.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. The receiver makes the catch. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. Caught near the sticks. It's Cunningham. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
First down here for this offense. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Now, the quarterback's doing everything in his power to try to keep this play alive, looking downfield, trying to find an open receiver. Great coverage by the defense, and all he can do is step out of bounds for a loss of 1.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. DB's backing off from the line now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Wide open downfield. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Orange.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Attack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. The ball is picked off. Now he's bringing it back. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable and forcing the ball into coverage.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Lead remains at 14 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Direct snap to the back. As the first down is still going. Breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, BYU. No chance to catch him there.
Well, they roll the dice here, call that play, and it works out. They get points on the board. They cut into the lead. Now you got a ton of momentum going in at halftime to make some adjustments and come out feeling that you can come back and win this game.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Cougars will kick this away to get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Powell. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. They get the second half started with their running play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He bought some time, now lets it go. It's intercepted, good across his body. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. There's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. Might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. That brings up third down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Under pressure, just lets it go. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. He's got it, no problem.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Tight end makes the grab. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. On the move now. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Syracuse lines up now, first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Defense not fooled on the toss play. They've got it behind the line of scrimmage.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this first and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
On second and goal, they hand it to him again. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
See what they can do here. Third down and goal from the 1. Out of the gun now on third down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Syracuse! This offense cannot be stopped. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. The throw complete to the running back underneath. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Finally throws it deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this 3rd quarter. And it's Syracuse on top right now. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They're going to run it. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the Cougars are in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he cannot hold on to the end zone. Missed opportunity there in the red zone. Sets up a 3rd down.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Great job with the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But
Man, did he take a hit. Wasn't able to complete this pass.
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, they're going for the touchdown. Looking to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Grinding away on the ground. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Hot over the middle. It's Rhodes. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner heads out of bounds.
Woo, he catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking out for you on the job. That was almost a major momentum shift, if not for the returner's teammate coming in to recover that fumble.
And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Lets it fly out of the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert the 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
But that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. But with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Defense not pressing this time. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's running out of time here. Oh, they've got him! A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
So the desperation 4th down try doesn't work, and now the offense is set up here for touchdown, Orange! Still no answer for this offense.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up to score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He'll throw it now. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain in that completion.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
Game is clearly wrapped up, the offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Touchdown, Syracuse! They are pouring it on now.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. And right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for a late deep throw. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. On the move now. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
The course in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.